here's part 1 of the tutorial for Goukis. This combo just involves you drawing a Scorpio and any monster, because you need to resolve a Scorpio by discarding a monster. So let's do the play. Scorpio's effect, discard your monster to search out your Predaplant Darling Cobra. And Cobra's effect lets you search out Instant Fusion. So you see the board right there, right? Okay. So how I like to start is I always work on my right hand side. So your right, overlay these two. This is your hand. And you go into Invoker. Invoker activates the effect. Special summoning your level 4 Earth type monster, which is your Super X. And at this point, you link away your 2 warriors for Isolde. And here's where the chain link blocking starts to occur. If you make Super X chain link 1, Isolde chain link 2, you make your Isolde susceptible to hand traps, so you can work around this. Chain link 1 Isolde, chain link 2 Super X. Resolve your chain links backwards. At this point, this is where in the combo you want to search your searchable Gouki that lets you discard itself whenever you control a Gouki type monster, which will be summoned off Isolde off the separate chain. And since a cool little trick I learned after watching some tutorials myself, so see, you already used Super X. Its once per turn effect of searching out another Gouki has been used. Even though you haven't used its normal summon effect, you can search out another copy of itself. That way you have more Goukis to search off by. But at this point you can search either or Bear Hug or Scorpio. At this point I just search Bear Hug. I search for Scorpio. So this is your hand, and that's this is what you have in your graveyard. You see that, right? Yeah. So off for Super X, you search Headbat. Off Isolde, you search out for Scorpio. This Scorpio cannot use its effects, or cannot attack, or it cannot be summoned and attack. Whatever. Alright, at this point you activate Isolde's effect. You pitch your equip spell as a cost in order to activate the effect. If your opponent has no response, then you continue by special summoning Stretch. And now you control Gouki type monsters, so you can activate Headbat's effect, discard your Scorpio to special summon Headbat. At this point, you link these two, and we go into Phoenix. Activate Gouki Headbat and Gouki Stretch. The chain links don't matter at this point. Off the one, you want to search out the Reborn, the Gouki Rematch. And off the other one, you'll search out a Gouki type monster you have not activated for this turn, which would be the green guy, which would be this guy. So Cobra. So here's your hand right now. At this point, you activate Gouki Rematch, bringing out any 2 Goukis that can be summoned that are different levels. And you link away your Isolde and your other 2 for Firewall. At this point, you're gonna use your Nightmare Phoenix to go into Mermaid. I remember all the Nightmares has a clause, discard a card to activate their effects. So this is where the point where you start using your Phoenix Blade as a way not to minus. Start banishing all the irrelevant warriors that you won't use later on the duel. And add the blade, and then you link away Phoenix for your copy of Mermaid. And then you'll do Mermaid Chain Link 1, Firewall Chain Link 2. You do this to avoid conflicting with Ibli when it hits the field, because remember, Ibli, when it's on the field already, cannot let you special summon unless you link. So Chain Link 1, discard for cost. Chain Link 2, Firewall Dragon, special summon your Twist Cobra. And then resolve Nightmare, summon Ibli. You summon it, doesn't matter where. Now you have these on the board, and then since your Mermaid is co-linked to Firewall, you're able to draw a card. So we'll put our blank right here. So that's your hand. This is currently your board. The next step is to summon your Goblin. But then you activate Sword again as a way to get a free sword. So you banish the forward and your Scorpio, add it to your hand. And at this point, you'll need a monster in your hand to fulfill the other part what you're going to do right now. Say, because we showed you we had a Cobra and a monster. Say your other 3 cards have to be a monster for this combo to work too. Well, we drew Chris Cobra, so let's just set off with that. We link these 2 away for a Goblin. So we'll have four separate chains in this play. Goblin will be chain link 1, discarding as cost. Chain link 2, Firewall Dragon, and special summon. You technically do have a legal target, Twist Cobra. Chain link 3 would be your Twist Cobra to search. Chain link 4, Ibli to special summon to your opponent's side of the field. So you special summon Ibli, resolve Twist Cobra. This is the part of the chain. This is the part of the combo where you search out your level 1, where you search out Ox Stretch, resolve Fireball Dragon and summon your Ox Stretch, and then resolve your Goblin and draw 1 card. Let's see. And then you draw your card right here. So that's your hand. So at this point, you want to abuse your Firewall Dragon as much as possible. So you link away Octostretch for Link Rebo, activate Firewall Dragon's effect, and you would special summon any monster you have in your hand. At this point, you will activate Sword again, discarding any type Goukis that you don't want to use. And at this point, you will link away Twist Cobra and Link Rebo for your Nightmare Cerberus. Activating Cerberus Chain Link 1, discarding as cost. Chain Link 2, Twist Cobra to search. Searching out your other Gouki you haven't activated this turn, which would be your Bear Hug. Resolve Cerberus, destroying the Ibli that you gave them, and you draw 1 card. At this point, you have drawn 3 cards. Draw. Alright, so at this point, you have your what I call phase 1 of the combo, where you have Firewall linked to 3 monsters. Now you replenish your hand by activating Firewall's effect to bounce 3 cards from your graveyard back to your hand. The 3 targets have to be Ibli, Octostretch, and any other Gouki you'll think that you'll benefit on past turn 1. So I'll just add Twist Cobra back to your hand. So now Firewall's effect has been used, but not Goblin. So this is where Ibli comes in. You normal summon Ibli, activate her effect to special summon a Phoenix. At that point, you link away your Cerberus and Ibli. You don't activate Ibli's effect for the Tri-Gate Wizard. Activate Firewall's effect to special summon Bear Hug. And at this point of the combo, if you have a card you have not used for the combo yet, at this point, Instant Fusion, you can set this Instant Fusion when you go into your next Link Summon, would be your Unicorn that will be on top. Unicorn's effect is you shuffle any card on the field back to the deck and you draw 1 card. So it's a way to replenish and see what possible other hand trap you can draw. It's not mandatory. You don't have to do that. So for this purpose, we won't. We just link these 2 away for your Nightmare Unicorn. So this completes your U, but you're not done yet. Activate Bear Hug's effect since you have not used that effect yet. And you search out for your last Gouki, which should be your last search of the turn. You search out Suprex. And then activate Firewall's effect to special summon. This is the part where you special summon your Octostretch. Because what in this part of the combo, Link Rebo has an effect in the grave where you tribute summon a level 1 to special summon it from your side of the field. So you tribute to summon Link Rebo, again activating Firewall's effect, summoning your Twist Cobra, and at this point you can link these 2 away to complete your opposite side. So you can have Tri-Gate Wizard co-link. So now you have Phoenix. So this part of the area is now done. You can end the field like this. However, you can still trigger off Firewall if you have an appropriate monster to summon, which would be your Suprex. And Firewall will get you your complete protection board. Since Firewall has no effect, it's basically in vanilla, so you want to get rid of this. So you special summon Suprex. And then you link these 2 away for Cerberus. This is your current U board. Protection by battle, protection by card effects, protection by targeting, negate a spell, trap, or effect once per turn. If it gets to your next turn, you draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards during your next draw phase. All co-link monsters that are not co-linked or lose 1,000 attack and defense. And all that. Well, this is in your hand. And you're the 2 random cards in your hand. But you drew these during your combo. So those are your additional protections. You can set this right here. Remember, you want to set... Placement of your cards is very essential in this game now because of Mech Knights. Say you were to place this here. You'll see there's Mech Knight cards that do something when there's cards in the same column. There's a Mech Knight that lets them search for based on how many cards there are in the column. So reducing clustered columns is beneficial. So you want to try to find an empty column to set like all your other protection cards. You want to set it in an empty column right here. And that's your ending board. So that's combo 1 with just 1 Predator Plant Scorpio and a monster.